We're pretty decent practice. So overall, you know, inconsistent a little bit, but did some good things on both sides. And got another practice this afternoon, so we're looking forward to that.
Is this your first two-a-day?
Yeah. First one. Yeah.
Questions? Yesterday, Garrett Johnson was telling us some situation where when somebody drops a pass, he goes and does push-ups with them, and that it's something they've done amongst themselves. Have you noticed that, and what is that?
I have. I've noticed them doing it. I wasn't exactly sure what they were doing, but that's fine. We did the same thing way back when I was the DB coach at Miami. You might notice back then they started dropping and doing push-ups on the field during games. We had to stop that. But but yeah, it's anything, just a good reminder more than anything to concentrate and finish.
You like a guy like him, just as a sophomore, kind of taking that leadership role?
I do. I like it. You know, he showed up today, made a couple really nice plays over the middle, made some difficult catches, and he stood out again today. So that's good to see. Dorian Baker is getting, you know, closer. He missed a lot of time, as you know, in the spring and through the summer. He showed up a little bit today. It was good to see that. So,
are you getting more and more of that, of guys holding other guys accountable for what they're doing, and how important is that when you're building a program?
It's very important, and that's, you know, you guys have heard me talk through the summer, and you know, I tell the team this. I mean, they care, they want to win, they work hard, they're tougher. We need to be more disciplined, and part of that is just like today, coming out and doing the little things. And you've heard me talk about it. Discipline is all the little things, and little things are big things. You know, getting lined up right, and not moving before the snap, no pre-snap penalties, and just simple things. We need to be more disciplined, and that was, you know, part of our problem this morning. You know, Coach Dawson and some of our offensive coaches just challenged them and having to get them going. Just the little things, you know, and like I always say, the little things. We need to do the little things so the big things aren't so big. And you know, we just need to be more disciplined at times. But I like, you know, they responded. They came back and had a good, you know, good blitz period, good team period. It was good, again, a good physical practice, full padded. Got a lot of good two-back runs in and helping the defense and you know, getting more physical at the point of attack. You know, we got a lot of work to do there. We got some young guys, as you know, playing in the defense in particular at outside linebacker.
Talk about Darius West and what appears to be a strong, you know, deep safety spot.
Well, he gets better with every rep. He's very explosive. He's very sudden. I mean, he's a guy that he likes to play downhill and play physical. So there's times when he needs to work on, when he's a secondary run support, he needs to make sure he's secondary. And back when he's playing deep, you know, and things like that. So yeah, you know, he's working on those things. He's getting better and better. But he's very sudden, very fast for how thick he is and how strong he is. He's a very fast guy as well.
Mark, you talked in the past about how much you can set a junior college guy back when they missed this summer. I wonder how much difference do you see in Ryan Flanagan right now as opposed to last year when he did have to sit out?
Night and day, significant, way better. Unfortunately, you might hear he did get dinged up yesterday. Again, nothing major. We had some tests yesterday, nothing major. Should be out. He's day to day, but he took a good shot. We're in a team setting period. So,
what do you like about what you're seeing from your secondary right now?
Just, I think we're better at a lot of things. We're better at communication. We're deeper at certain positions. I think it's important to them. You know, we're making. We're keeping things in front of us. We need to continue to get better at contesting, you know, all throws, and in particular outside of corner. We did get better today, I thought. I thought some guys stepped up and made some competitive plays. I noticed more competitive plays on the perimeter, and we've got to continue to do that.
Ramsey Myers called Reggie Minn a headhunter. Said he's the guy that sort of keeps everybody on their toes on the offensive line, reminds them that they're going to be playing against SEC guys.
Well, he's always had that. He has a tough mentality about it. He's very passionate about what he does. He likes to play physical, and he's getting better. He's another guy that gets better and better with every rep. Things happen fast. The closer you get to the ball, things happen very quickly in there. And you know, he's getting better, but he loves to play with a very strong attitude. You know, he's a tough guy.
How many more guys do you have now like that? You talked about West, guys that want to come up and hit and play that style. How many more do you have now than when you got here?
Significant. I hate to put a number on it, but we're getting better, I think. You know, there's more and more of those And even the young guys, you see them out there, and you could tell they don't know what they're doing yet, but they've got a lot of ability. So, it's good to just to practice what we're doing right now, right in the middle of camp.
Is Matt Elam progressing to the point where you feel like he's going to be able to give you more snaps at the nose tackle?
Yeah, definitely. He is. He's doing better and better, and he'll get. He'll be a significant contributor. Melvin, is playing some very good football. Melvin's doing some really good things, just like we would expect. We talked about all summer with him.
What's the number one thing with Matt that you want him to be better at? It seems like sometimes he comes up a little high,
No, it's just
up high.
it's all that. It's just learning how to play. Like I said, the closer you get to the ball, things happen quickly, and he's right over the center. And he's good at that zero technique right over the center. But when you're in a shade alignment or a G, things happen fast. Those guys are moving quick. The centers and guards are moving quick, and he's got to continue to work on his foot quickness. He's a very athletic guy, as you've heard me talk about. He certainly can run for how big he is. It's just the quickness, off the ball, and that comes from experience and reps. And Melvin's a perfect example. You've heard me say it before, but he came in his first year. He was bad, and then he got a lot better that second year, and he could be a dominant player this year.
When he is over the center, has Matt gotten to the point where he can use that size of his and really drive him back into the backfield?
Absolutely. He's hard to move. Yeah. How would you like to be a center in lineup? So no, he does play that technique well. It's good for us when we're in our 3-4. He's a good zero. He's a big man. That's right.
Can you see a difference with a veteran offensive line? Do you see?
I do. I see us more consistent. I see more guys instead of just one or two guys. Then when you plug in a young guy, it's maybe not as noticeable. And so we've had officials out there quite a bit, and we're working on some things that we weren't great at a year ago, and still got a little ways to go there. So we've had officials out there, some pre-snap penalties and things as we get into all the different blitzes and pressures and all the things that are going on. So we need to continue to improve, but I like that group at this point.
Has the offense picked up tempo now that they've gotten to fall camp? And
Yeah,
how
they pick their spots. Yeah, they pick their spots when they'll go tempo and when not. And I really like that, because when we're all tempo, it feels like we've got to condense that practice, or else we're way overdoing it with reps. And also the quality of your reps sometimes, in particular on defense, aren't as technical. They're not as fundamental, because you're just scrambling to get lined up. And there comes a point where we've got to learn how to play football, learn how to play certain techniques. And so I think we've got a nice balance of when we go fast and when we're going slow. Yeah, and slow is by no means slow. It's just letting them get set and have a half a thought before the ball snaps. So.
What are the changes you've seen in Forrest and Flanagan that makes you feel better about the inside?
Just total growth. I mean, they're more mature. They understand the game. The game slows down. They're more physical. So it's total package. They're much different than they were a year ago.
What makes a guy better in the run game? That was the thing you harped on so much with Josh Forrest. I mean, is it just sheer strength? Is it just a willingness to hit? I mean,
no. There's many things that go into it, and that understanding of all the different fits. Where your support is, and that changes all the time with different formations, formation in the boundary, the blitzes, and where your support, where your secondary support is coming from. And there's a lot of things that go into it, and a big part of it is just playing, and getting those reps and understanding, and us making sure as coaches we're put in a position to make sure they understand it and become successful. And so just the normal progression.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
Thanks.